In this video, I want to bring your attention to the eMini S&P, and again, I want to point out to you that we are looking at a range bar 6 chart. Now, of course, a range bar 6 chart, we all know, is a trend chart only. There is no time involved in this, so each bar could be any amount of time, but it has to move at least 6 minimum moves before we get a new bar. So that's a range bar, and as you can see in here, this is the eMini S&P, and it's been taken off. It's on a tear the last couple of days, rallying back up from that fall that we recently saw, and I want to point this out to you in the third drive. So this is the first drive, this is our counter trend, this is the second drive up, and then this is their counter trend, and then this is that third drive up. And then generally what happens when we get to this third drive up, we generally get a retracement, half or 50% of the last major move. Now sometimes we haven't been getting quite that on the stock market because it's had such a bullish run, but we are seeing, if you notice, that this from the bottom of the move to the top of the move. Now this could still continue a little higher. We got to have an intercept order here. We got to have that blue light intercept that rally point before we turn and start looking for that 1, 2, 3 top formation. But we are coming into a third wave. This is the top of the Elliott wave, and we don't generally want to be a buyer at that point. We want to wait for a pullback, buy the valleys and sell the rallies, and so we want to buy the valley. So this is an opportunity to be, this is looking like it's coming into an opportunity to buy, but not yet. We want to wait and have this thing come in with our 1, 2, 3 top formation in here. We'll see probably some kind of a pullback like this, another rally. I don't think the C point will break the A point. It's not supposed to. So if, technically speaking, that C point needs to be remain below the A point, and then we'd look for a retracement back to half or 50% of the last major move, which would bring us right about into this region here. As you can see, 161.8% projection off that C point where I've got that laid in there right now. But that would bring us back to around, it'd bring us back around 2433 on the eMini S&P, and that would be a nice place to be starting to look for a rally point to go for the next leg up and start that next three drive pattern. So this is what we're looking at on the eMini S&P. We're coming into the top of the third wave on the Elliott wave on a very short-term time frame. This is the day trading time frame, and this is what we're looking for. We're anticipating this little ABC top retracement. The number one question I get when people watch my videos is they want to know what software platform I'm using and what indicators I'm using. First and foremost, if you come to our website, tradementors.com, you'll notice that we have a section here called Tools for Traders. If you click on Tools for Traders, the software tools in here are listed. And you can see the recommended trading tools. We have the live trading platforms that we use. These are from Track and Trade Live Futures, and Track and Trade Forex. If you click these more info buttons, you can find out more information about the platforms we're using. I also use a plug-in to the live futures version that is called the Bulls and Bears. That's the Bulls and Bears is what turns the price bars red, yellow, and green and gives me the Elliott wave blue light system. And so that's a plug-in into the live version of Track and Trade, and it works on both the live futures as well as the live Forex. Now, some research tools that we love and that we have here listed as well are the Trade Miner tools. This is Trade Miner for stocks, futures, and Forex. This is one of the research tools that helps us identify the fundamental nature of markets. And then, of course, we have NewsMiner. NewsMiner is the current active information, scours the internet, tells you what the current news is on any given stock, future, or Forex, and then ranks them, which ones or which markets are in play. So again, if you want to have a little bit of information about the tools that we use here at Trade Mentors, come to our website, www.tradementors.com, and click on the Tools for Traders button.